It's time now for the Peter Channel 11 o'clock news. It's late Tuesday, March 20th, 2016. Good evening, everybody. I am Peter Wiggins. I am late at 11 o'clock news and our top three at 11 o'clock is Donald Trump's campaign manager, Corey Lendratsky, was arrested and charged in Jupiter, Florida with simple murder of former Breitbart reporter Michelle Fields, according to police. The successful hack of a phone linked to the same British terror attacks and likely help police when Gray accessed and encrypted data contained inside dozens of smartphones sent in evidence. Lickers nationwide legal experts tied 4-4 after Scala's death. High Court gives unions a win. Patty Duke's child star and Oscar winner died at the age of 69. Protesters gathered outside the Supreme Court during an argument for the Civic versus Barrel case in Washington last week as Supreme Court did set the way to avert time birth control mandate. The Obama administration is making it easier for doctors to use anti-addiction drugs in the fight against an exploding epidemic of prescription drug and heroin abuse. Lawmakers Cyprus, a man described as psychologically unstable, hijacked a flight Tuesday from Egypt to Cyprus and threatened to blow it up. Rio de Janeiro, the biggest party in President Dilma Rousseff's government coalition, jumped Tuesday, increasing chances that the leader of Latin America's biggest country will be impeached. Brussels will likely most take several months to resume full operations following this month's terrorist attacks, and CEO said on Tuesday. However, Oxmeshon Square, a small plane crashed Tuesday on eastern Quebec, killing 7 people, Quebec provincial police said. Washington, a Mississippi woman pleaded guilty in federal court on Tuesday to trying to join the Islamic State in Syria 2.5 weeks after her husband entered the same plea. New York officials negotiating New York's budget are considering capping the minimum wage and less helpful wages so they can raise it to $15 per hour in wealthy areas like New York City, according to top-ranking lawmakers. In Detroit, Detroit Elementary School principal Judge and Barbara Scheme appeared last month. The generous store spent $500 on donations on school. The 15-year-old was in an intervention his mother and younger sister in children waiting for a train at the Deanwood Metro Station in office of D.C. police arrest suspect in fatal shooting of a 15-year-old at Deanwood Metro. Atterbury, if all goes as hoped, the city's public works department will be moving its new $10 million headquarters by mid-April. Public Works Superintendent Lance Hill said the department has already started moving some furniture to 27,630 square foot structure 101 Land Street, but the big push can't begin until the city gets an occupancy permit and the building is insured. However, he is expected of her effort to begin soon. Renfim, annual allocation from the SWEAT Fund have been approved. Atterbury, the owner of a spawn factory on Mechanic Street, is seeking a zoning change for allow the conversion of building to housing for seniors. Foxbury, the Foxbury woman who suffered critical injuries to the steering crash this month outside of Wentworth Village Premier Outlets has died after days on life support. Atterbury, a fire heavily damaged the city home early Tuesday night and killed a large dog. Rehoboth, the Dayton Rehoboth Regional School Committee approved the budget of $37 million in fiscal year 2016-17. Atterbury is lawyer for a man charged under the state's new obscurity law for allegedly taking cell phone videos of women in a department store change room and asking a judge to provide evidence against her client. According to North Atterbury police illegally searched his phone. Boston, Scandinavian Airlines has launched a new route today will offer their first direct flight from Scandinavia to Boston. The airline said that statement news Tuesday that said to operate 500 flights between Boston and Copenhagen and Denmark. This year, the service will operate year-round flights departing daily from Boston and Copenhagen. Boston archaeologists are digging at Boy Hidoma, Malcolm X, in an effort to uncover more about the slain black rights activists' early life as well as the property's long history, which also includes Native American settlements. Asian stocks outside Japan tracked a surge in the U.S. and bonds climbed after Federal Reserve Chair Janet Yellen asserted that the central bank's gradual approach to raising interest rates. Steady Asian shares again on Wednesday as markets scale back expectations for how fast the U.S. interest rates might rise this year, presented along boosting the sovereign bonds. Millions get a bad rap for being responsible for money, but new studies show that not only they are carrying less debt than in the previous years, they are actually pretty good at saving it. And look at how the stocks did on Tuesday. The Dow up 97.72 points at 17,633.11. SP 500 up 17.96 points at 2,055.01. And NASDAQ up 784 points at 4,846.62. Austrian standards have confirmed what they feared for months about as a global cohort. While Bleachin invented one ecological treasure in Africa from Hawaii, Indonesia. A study published Monday by a team of scientists and economists suggests that a fisherman can catch more fish and make more money, all while shortening underwater populations worldwide. New radiocarbon testing on stubborn unicorn fossils revealed that they have lived thousands of years and longer than previously believed. Take that, Jupiter! The large planet solar system just got whacked by an asteroid or comet, and that someone interprets stargates that have captured the planet's largest collision on camera. Many Americans unaware that basic facts about the secret virus which is spreading rapidly fight the Americans could help reach the continent of the U.S. Two biomakers may help that in those mild traumatic brain injury, however, one appears to be better than one researchers have found. Jim and Phil found courts of reviewed in a home in Toronto, New York, and shortly after learning she was pregnant, Kim was diagnosed with aggressive brain cancer and was rushed to surgery to remove two tumors that doctor said. The Ebola epidemic killed 1,000 people in West Africa. It's no longer an international public health emergency, World Health Organization announced on Tuesday. Take a look at New England Insular in Revere, Massachusetts at Revere. Beach Street and Powder Fastest pulse stolen vehicle flipped, landed in wheels, allegedly, then drove a vehicle to Center Avenue, skid marks, and glass on Beach Street. Revere Police Department was on the scene. Peter Chell News Times now, 11:06 p.m. on this late. Chosen on it, it's time now for a Trevor report. Baby! Let's study up down in Rhode Island, where let's study up and down where it's looking good at highways, the byways, the ocean sector for 95 and the northbound side, there's a little swim, the 610 connector in downtown Providence. 29, the southbound side is sold between the Warren and North Falmouth lines. Mass parking on the westbound side is sold from South Expressway in Boston to the Austin Braddock tolls. Mass parking on the eastbound side is sold to the Austin Braddock tolls. 120 on the northbound side, the little swim, Highland Avenue in Needham. Mass parking interchange with 293.95 at Auburn and 9. Mass parking interchange with 99 in Chipgate to Little Seoul. 57 on the westbound side, the Little Seoul ran. Route 91 in Agawam. 91 on the northbound side, the Little Seoul ran the Wilbercross Parkway in Middlefield. 91 on the southbound side, the Little Seoul ran. Route 95 in New Haven. 95 on the northbound side. Little Swam, Route 1 in Fairfield, Connecticut, doing an accident on 95 northbound side after Route 1 in Fairfield, so expect some delays. Merritt Parkway on the westbound side, the Little Swam, Route 106 in New Canaan and Nippex after Route 104 in Stamford Greenwich stretch. Down in New York City, Lawrence Expressway on the westbound side, the Little Swam after the Grand Central Parkway in Rego Park. Lawrence Expressway in both ends, Little Swam from Midtown Manhattan all the way up to 278. Williamsburg Bridge on the northbound side, the Little Seoul. Brownsville Bridge on 278 the westbound side. The slow front to Staten Island stretch and 278 the eastbound side. The Little Seoul around the Staten Island stretch. Bronx Westfield Bridge on the southbound side is the Little Seoul. 95 on the southbound side, the Little Seoul ran before the George Washington Bridge. 95 on the northbound side, the Little Seoul ran Fort Lee, New Jersey. '95. Otherwise, the New York State Freeway is looking good from New York all the way at the Pennsylvania border. All highways and byways at Pennsylvania are looking good. New Jersey Turnpike is looking good from New York all the way down to Delaware. Garden State Parkway is good from New York all the way down to Wildwood. Down in Pennsylvania. Down in Harrisburg, Pennsylvania. 283 on the northbound side. Get it slowed down to around I-76 in Pennsylvania Turnpike at Fire. 95 on the northbound side in Maryland. We got a slowdowns around Aberdeen stretch due to some road work, so expect some delays. 95 on the northbound side of Little Surround, Newark, Delaware. And 695 on the northbound side of Little Surround, the Baltimore Beltway, just around Route 95. Near Townsend. And Vermont, New Hampshire, main highways are looking good. Okay, look at MBTA alerts at 11:10. Subway system and the ferries and the commuter rail looking good. Peter Chell News Time is now 11:10 on this late Tuesday night, and it's time now for a weather report. Alright, 7-day forecast goes like this. Tonight, first clouds about 26 degrees, northwest about 8 miles an hour. For Wednesday, test clouds about 54 degrees, light available wind become and southwest wind 5 at 9 miles in the morning. Wednesday, forecast about 40 degrees, southwest about 11 miles gusts, as high as 21 miles an hour. For Thursday, chance of showers may after 5 p.m. Both test clouds about 67 degrees, breeze southwest about 13 to 21 miles of gust, size 33 miles an hour. Chance to 30%. Thursday, showers likely may after 10 p.m. Clouds low about 56 degrees and top about 16 to 18 miles an hour. With gust high 30 miles an hour, chest pitch at 7%. Friday, showers likely at before 5 p.m. Clouds about 63 degrees and chest pitch at 7%. Friday, chance of showers before 8 p.m. Most clouds about 42 degrees, chest pitch at 30%. Saturday, part clouds about 55 degrees. Chance of showers before 3 a.m. Most clouds about 33 degrees, chest pitch at 30%. Sunday, most clouds. How about 42 about 22 degrees with breezy skies? For Monday, Sunday, part clouds about 40 about 26 degrees. And for Tuesday, part clouds about 41 degrees. Currently here in Naughton, it is 41, humidity 36%. That's going to be it for Peter Channel. 11 o'clock news, and it's late Tuesday. Much for you. Tonight, 6 a.m. today. See you tomorrow morning. More important. Good night.